Elijah, welcome and thank you very much for taking a little time to talk about healthcare. I'm curious, what have your impressions been and experiences been with the healthcare system?
It's kind of like really a slap in the face for sure, because as a kid, there's a lot of benefits for children, and I think like one of the key events that showed me like, oh, healthcare was I got a call when I was like 18 to go get my wisdom teeth out. I was like, I don't need my wisdom teeth out, it's fine. And then she said, well, it's best to get it out now. And this is when I lived in Louisiana.
Okay.
So we had Medicaid. And then years later, I actually had problems with my wisdom teeth. And I saw like gingivitis, so I had to go get that checked out. So I called my mom, and my mom was like, well, we can come to Louisiana. You should have some health benefits out there. And then when I flew out there, I didn't qualify for any of the health benefits because I was of above 18.
Oh.
So the dentist, all they had was just benefits for seniors with only dentures. They couldn't do any work. So it was just like, so I had to pay even more than what I probably had if I was staying in California. So I was like, oh, wow. So that was a realization I didn't qualify for health benefits now that I'm older, and it kind of gets you like, oh wow, okay.
It's a big surprise.
yeah. No one really talks to you about it.
Yeah.
This stuff, So yeah, that was kind of my introduction to like, oh, okay, this is what our health care is like in the States. So.
And was it just, that's how you discovered it? You walked in to get the treatment?
Yeah, I guess I was just so used to like, going to the dentist, getting glasses.
Yeah.
And now that I'm older, I kind of got to figure that out for myself. And my mom didn't really know either. She was kind of like, oh, I thought, and also me being in college, I thought, we thought I would get something, but unfortunately I didn't.
Have you had the experience of going and visiting or doing a doctor visit?
Doctor visits, mainly just like for physicals, for athletics, mainly those things.
Yeah.
But after school, oh yeah, that reminds me, actually, this is kind of bad. I cut my finger at my job.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it was like a small cut, but it kept bleeding. So I was like, dang, do I have to go to the hospital? So eventually, I actually got to get a tetanus shot, just because you get metal, so it was rusty. And the doctor told me that this should be covered through your job because it's a workplace work injury. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I recall still getting a letter saying that I owe this much, but I'm like, and I haven't looked at it since.
Yeah.
But I feel like I should probably take care of that.
Yeah.
But as a young college kid, I'm like,
So what was the experience like, just like the administrative process of going in and going to the hospital or the emergency room or seeing a physician? What is that experience?
So I remember going in, it was like a long wait. So I'm just like my finger like this, just waiting. And then a doctor came, and I still had to like fill out all this like paperwork. And I actually went to a wrong place too. It was actually a mental
So it was
facility.
Actual paper. I mean, they give you pieces of paper and
I had to sign my number. I had to put in like my manager, my workplace where I work at. So I had to kind of like sign things, and I just remember being in
with your bleeding finger, or
with my bleeding finger, waiting to get checked up on. So I was like just filling it out. I might have had some blood on the paper too, 'cause I was like writing like this, and so that was kind of inconvenient. I wish there's like more convenience with that type of stuff, but that's what pretty much happened.
So what do you think about healthcare, like in the future? What do you think about, like, what gives you hope and what worries you?
What worries me is like realizing how expensive it is. Also skateboard too, and also in athletics. I was like, damn, if I break my arm, I wonder how much that would cost me.
Yeah.
An arm and a leg. But
that was good. That was good timing too. Yeah. Good delivery.
So probably the expenses, I'm like trying to figure that out, because I did try to fill out for Medi-Cal.
Yeah.
So I'm really not like good at filling out paperwork, and I also really hate it. I really don't like it. Sometimes
you are not alone. Let me just tell you are not alone.
I asked my girlfriend, I was like, how do you? Sometimes I'll be confused. Honestly, I'll be confused, and I was like, I don't know. It's a process that I'm learning still with the health stuff and how much stuff you have to like sign off and information. But what I hope to see, hopefully some sort of convenience and just make it easier process for people just trying to be healthy,
Right.
And it'll be nice if we can get that, in the future. Yeah.
So any other thoughts you want to share on healthcare? Anything we haven't talked about?
To be honest, I don't necessarily have anything on that. For me, it's like I'm just learning, just kind of like learning about it. I can't really say that I knew so much about the healthcare system. It was just as I got older, it was like a shock, I guess, and maybe, I don't know, maybe they taught it at school, maybe I wasn't paying attention, I don't know, but.
they do not teach this stuff at school, I can assure you.
No, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so it's kind of just like trying to figure it out, or try to talk to my mom and be like, what is this? How do you do this?
Yeah.
And stuff. And sometimes it's new for her because I know she has a lot of health problems, had a back surgery, hip surgeries, and I know she has a lot of issues with, trying to get the right medication and her issues as well. So it's just just learning process.
Good stuff. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it, and good luck with the acting.
I appreciate it.
All right, take care, Elijah.
Thank you.